Right guys, welcome back to the Danger Pit. I'm still Chef Danger. Now I've got something super fast, super easy for you guys tonight. I'm going to show you guys how I made a super easy gochujang barbecue sauce to go with beef. Trying to remember how I did the last one I made. I threw one together just because I had some gochujang, which is a Korean spicy garlic chili paste. I had some left over from a recipe I did ages ago. Threw it in a barbecue sauce. Oh, it was amazing. So I want to see if I can capture that lightning in a bottle again. I'm pretty sure I remember what I did, but remember guys, when you're innovating, you should be writing these things down. Anyway, let's crack on with this. So, gochujang. Let me get a closer look at this. This crazy spicy Korean chili paste, used as a soup base, or if you're me, we make barbecue sauce with it. Oh shit. Gonna start with a couple of onions, get them peeled, chop them up, quick and dirty, doesn't need to be your best knife work. So, they got in a pan, knob of butter. Right, let's set these away sauteing. While that's happening, we're going to roughly chop some garlic. We're going to be hitting this with an immersion blender once they've had a chance to sweat out. So, whatever. Smash them in the pan. So we're going to give this a very quick saute on a pretty high heat. Just enough to colour it down ever so slightly. We don't want to brown these onions. Right, so we don't want this butter to brown out because it's the butter that's going to add the colour to this emulsion. It's going to give it a lovely shiny finish when we put it through the immersion blender. Now, a couple of minutes in, and we are going to add 1 and a bit big tablespoons of my gochujang paste. 2 tablespoons. I'm going to fry this off just a little bit. Oh, it smells amazing. I love the smell of frying chili paste. Going to add in a good maybe cup or so of apple cider vinegar. I mean, I've got that much left, and I might as well just, there we go. So I've got my chili, I've got my spice, I've got my base flavours from the garlic and the onions. I need a little bit of dark and salty. So I've got some Lea and Perrins, so a bunch of Worcestershire sauce. This will add darkness. It'll also add a bit of depth and complexity to it. It's also the only salt we're going to be adding. I don't want to use loads, but I wanted to use a good splash. If you don't get Lea and Perrins in your country, soy sauce works fine. Right, so this has had a minute to go funky, so we're going to round it off with some sweet. A good couple of tablespoons of honey. A little bit more. There we go. This will probably make enough to fill a small squirt bottle. Probably enough barbecue sauce for maybe a big meal for 4 people. I don't know. It depends how much barbecue sauce you want. There we go. So this has had about 5 minutes to simmer, so we're ready to blend this. I really wish my extractor hood actually extracted, rather than just acting as an obstacle for me to hit my head on. Anyway, let's get this blended. Now we do just run it through a sieve very, very carefully. I don't want to push all of this mass into the sauce. I want it to be quite a thin, runny sauce. All the pectin from the onions will have bled out as it's been cooked really quick. And so what you're left with at the end is quite a thin, but very strong, sour, spicy, sweet gochujang barbecue sauce. Oh, nice. And so there you go, just like that. Homemade gochujang barbecue sauce. Nothing to it. You could pay a fortune for it in the shops, or you could just using stuff you have around your house, assuming you have gochujang around your house. Just to throw it together, it takes 2 seconds. Now this is probably going to last about a week in the fridge, but I'm going to have this with some beef ribs later on. Just going to get my beef ribs reheated, drizzle some of this sauce on, and that sweet, spicy, savoury, sour is going to cut right through that beefiness. Oh, mwah, it's going to be delicious. Anyway, I'll see you next recipe, guys.